Two monsters are beating each other into the pavement, and neither one of them is Saitama. This is Garou versus Suiryu, and by the end of this fight, one of them is going to ask a question that changes how you see this entire battle. Garou, the hero hunter. The guy who's beaten S-class heroes is getting outmatched. Not overpowered, outmatched. And the reason why is about to walk right into the fight, one gulp at a time. Suiryu is losing ground early. Garou's strikes are landing clean, sharp, technical. But then Suiryu does something strange. He stops, cracks open a can, and drinks. Right in the middle of the fight. Garou watches, confused. Suiryu wipes his mouth and says it plain. Guess I can't afford to hold back anymore. That drink wasn't water, it was alcohol. And the second it hits him, Suiryu's whole body changes. Muscles swelling, stance loosening, movement turning sloppy on purpose. Garou stares him down and says it out loud. So this is the Drunken Fist? Suiryu doesn't even confirm it with words. He just hiccups, mid-fight, and grins. But here's the problem for Garou. How do you fight someone whose fighting style is built on being unpredictable? Garou himself puts it best, gritting through a hit. Using unpredictable movements so I can't parry, huh? Every single strike from Suiryu isn't a normal attack anymore. It's a surprise attack. Every time, because even Suiryu doesn't fully control where it's going. And it works. Suiryu's drunken, off-rhythm strikes start landing through. Garou's guard strikes Garou, can usually read perfectly, using his own fist of freedom fighting style, an approach built on countering and adapting to any opponent. Garou, mid-exchange, mockingly gives Suiryu's style a name for him. Looks like you're trying to say, "This is my fist of freedom." Suiryu just laughs it off.
Hey, saying it first is cheating.
Onlookers on the sidelines can barely process what they're watching. One mutters, "Can you even see that?" Another stares in disbelief, calling their exchange of blows almost like a conversation. That single line matters more than it seems, because two men trying to kill each other are somehow speaking the exact same language with their fists. Then bang, the old martial arts. Master, watching from the sidelines, says the line that gives this chapter its title. Watching Garou's precise strikes collide against Suiryu's chaotic drunken ones, he mutters, "I can see traces of them pursuing the exact same ideal form, despite their completely different martial art styles. Two completely opposite fighting philosophies, the exact same destination. This is the real core of chapter 237. Garou fights with control, precision, adaptation. Suiryu fights with chaos, instinct, unpredictability. On paper, they shouldn't have anything in common. But bang, a man who's spent a lifetime studying martial arts sees straight through the surface and recognizes something identical underneath. Both of them are chasing the same impossible peak, just from opposite directions. The fight keeps escalating. Suiryu lands a full drunken haymaker that sends Garou skidding backward. Garou catches his breath and reads him coldly. "Feeling me out, huh?" Suiryu's sloppy stance isn't sloppy at all. It's calculated chaos. Testing Garou's limits hit by hit. The exchange turns into an all-out blur. Fists. Dust, speed too fast for the crowd to track. Garou pushes forward with a devastating rushing strike, and Suiryu meets it head-on without flinching. Neither one is backing down, and neither one is holding anything back anymore. In the chaos, Suiryu grabs Garou by the collar, close, sweating, breathless, and asks the question that flips the entire chapter on its head. "Do you know Saitama?" Think about what that question actually means. This entire fight, Garou's precision, Suiryu's chaos, Bang's theory about two men chasing the same ideal form. All of it happens in the shadow of one man neither of them can stop thinking about. Suiryu already knows what it's like to lose to Saitama, and now, watching Garou fight at this level, he needs to know if Garou has felt that same wall too. That's chapter 237. A battle between two completely different fighters who, according to Bang, are somehow walking the exact same path. And it ends with both of them circling back to the one man who might be standing at the end of that path already. What do you think Garou says next? Drop your theory below, and if this one hit for you, catch the next breakdown from Otaku Manga.